My upline has been on me profusely because I'm not loud about it, but then I got called out. So here we are. And if I talk fast, I promise I'm nervous talking to you guys, I swear, but I'm gonna get through it. Woo, I'm gonna get through it. So with prepping, first things first, prepping is really easy. I've had my days where I wanted to stay up Ruby or I wanted to hit my executive. And so I bought more products than I would use for the month. And since I had more than what I would use for the month, it became easier to sell it off to people who just wanted to try it first. So did it a couple times, came up with a great system. So I wanted to show you guys my little plan, my little system, because this is all about prepping. So this is my prep box. I have two. I have a prep box and I have a preparation bag. My bag is my purse extension. This literally goes with me anytime I get in my car. So my prep bag, along with my folder, I just took it out, but my bag goes with me in my car everywhere. And I have a lanyard in my car with It Works on it. So I put it on when I hop out of my car and go wherever I'm going. My prep bag has 2 bags filled with products. She is in the midst of experiencing my 3-day experience with the keto chai tea and the skinny brew, so she was calling to follow up. So sorry about that, guys. But so my go bag that goes with me, I just pick a bag, whichever one's most empty, and I just have our products in it, the reds and the greens. And then in this one, I have skinny brew, coffee, energy, hydrate, just whatever. As I meet and talk to people on the spot, wherever I am, if you're like, oh, I want to give it a try, I want to see what it's like or whatever, great, I can put together a little customized pack for you right now on the spot, and I just have the bags in my car. So I do that, plus the wraps, of course. And I keep 1 bottle of fat fighters and 1 bottle of TFX in my bag. So again, extension of my purse, it just stays with me. So whenever I leave my house, I bring it with me. I don't leave it in the car for the sake of, I live in Houston, so the heat's kind of severe. So that just stays with me at all times. My notebook stays with me as well at all times. I keep in it one of our plan pamphlets, which is kind of outdated, but for the most part, when I'm talking to people and they just want to know some more information, I have it on hand to give to them, along with cards. And then of course, I have my wraps. I also keep in here, for again, when I meet people, again, kind of outdated, but the Get Your 5 and just telling people how you can get customers, who you know, who wants to make some extra cash. This all depends on how my conversation rolls with people, but these are literally extensions of my purse. And so they go with me everywhere because I just never know who I'm gonna run into. I'll run into Kroger and I'll sell like 3 packs of greens, easy, 3 sample packs. But when I'm at home doing it, and people have agreed to the packs, here's my whole prep box. I have these little mailing envelopes, $12 on Amazon.com for a pack of 25. So all I do is sell a wrap, and that's paid for these. And because I said everything is on sale, and I mean everything is on sale, Walmart has these pill pouches for like $2, and I literally can pull it out, and the pouch has writing on it, so I can actually write on it, and I will literally write TFX, take at morning and night, or Fat Fighters, take 1 a day. I sell everything, let me tell you. So I've got these little pill pouches for that. When I used to push the chocolate greens, because I don't like chocolate, I also have, they became a double use for me actually. So I typically use these when I'm making Jello shots, but then I'm like, well, I have all these containers just left, so I use them and I would put the greens in these. So, and now I'm about to do the same thing with the celery. I go to the dollar store and I retrieve these little travel containers, because we need like the 4 ounces to get on planes. I grab these for anything that I can't package easily. So I currently have a few people that are interested in taking on a celery challenge with me. And since the celery doesn't come easily packaged, I'm gonna take my celery, get my funnel out, put that celery in these daggone jars and send them a 10-day sample. And yes, because again, I sell everything. So that's my whole packet. along with my thank you cards to just give everybody a thank you. For people that I do meet around Houston who sort of live in my area, I do have my little gift bags that I'll just give them if someone's close enough to me, because Houston is relatively large, and so sometimes it's easier to drop something in the mail because the post office is less than 10 minutes from me versus driving to the other side of Houston, which is like an hour. I'll just drop stuff in the mail. I have my little thank you stickers that I put on the back of every envelope or on the gift bag, just my own little preference. And I have my little cellophane bags where I can put stuff in and just drop them to people depending upon where I'm at. Can you share where you got the stickers? The stickers and the envelopes also came off of Amazon. Unfortunately, they didn't. I love glitter, and unfortunately, they didn't have any silver glitter, so I had to suffer with gold glitter. But it's a small price. I'll take it, whatever. The cards were $8 on Amazon. And the cellophane bags I got at the dollar store. So that's my little, well, and then last but not least, I have instructions on how to use our products. So this was really easy. This was probably the most time-consuming portion. I literally just put, you can't really see it, I put greens in green because it's green. And then I just put instructions, and the instructions simply say, open the greens, put it in water, add water, stir, enjoy. Plain and simple. I just cut them up. I have pages and pages of them. And I have them for everything, for collagen, for keto coffee, for skinny brew, everything, for the fat fighters, for the TFX. This was a post that I found online. And so I just printed it and made a bunch of copies. It's the triple thread. I just cut them up into 4s and I drop it in their envelope. I drop it in this envelope with them whenever I send it to them. So this is how I got to sending the triple thread with the fat fighters. So I put their pills in a pill pouch, add the instructions, put my business card in it, and send it on its way. So for people who want to do the triple thread, they want to do it for 3 or 5 days. I don't call my sample packs, I call them 3 to 5 day experiences, because I tell them after 3 to 5 days, they're just gonna love it. So everything's an experience. But I did type these up and print them out, and it was just really simple. So I give them the product plus instructions, plus my card, and then drop it in the mail. The price I give them for the sample packs also includes the shipping, so I don't have to worry about that part. So that's all of my prepping. It doesn't take much. Have it all in one little happy spot. And then I simply just restock as I need, plain and simple. I'll just double check to see what I am low on and then go from there. That's probably been the most dangerous thing for me. So I'm like, oh, the bag is still there, so I have plenty. I don't. When the Pick 2 started up again, I thought I had a lot of skinny because I was wrong. I had to re-up. I was like, my bad, I've been holding the same bag forever. So again, extension of my purse, carry individual samples, and then my prepping kit for when I'm at home. And then I simply restock as needed based off of what I'm getting rid of the most. And at one point it was just greens. What has made me so successful and made sample pack selling for me so easy is I literally, on my page, without fail, every single day, talk only about greens, celery, and coffee. Every day I post those 3 things because I'm taking those 3 things every day. And when I realized people were paying attention is when I went and hung out with family and friends, and they was like, oh, here come the greens chick. Yes, I am. Would you like some? Next question, next statement. Now what? But I do those every day. So the conversations that I begin to have with people about what's in the reds, what's in the greens, and that's what leads me on that path. I have a script that I use, and that's going to be one of our tasks, but I'll get to that in a second. Second part, that was prepping, now restocking. Talked about that. Pricing. Pricing is really simple. It is 30 come in the bag, 30 packets come in, 30 come in the hydrate bag. So it's really simple. I go onto my website, I click on a product, whatever the retail cost is for a hydrate, I believe it's 65. I take 65, I divide 65 by 30 because 30 come in a bag. The number's 2.6666667 or something like that. I round it up. Each hydrate packet's $3. If they buy a Gatorade or if they go buy a Monster, they're gonna spend more than $3. So it's $3. And then I add an additional 3 for shipping purposes. So then from there, I go through my 3 to 5 day experiences. So then when I'm talking to them and they're like, well, I don't want 30 whole bags, that's fine, not a problem. I have a 3-day or a 5-day experience. I know you'll love it. It's either, it ranges from $12 to $25. Would you like for me to customize a bag for you? They're like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll tour for 3 days. Okay, then I'll put it together. I tell them the price of the sample pack plus the loyal customer price and the one-time pricing, because when they see 12 to 25, and then they see 90-day challenge, 49, and then they see one-time 30-day supply, 130, they go, well, let me get the sample pack. Absolutely, not a problem. I can put it in the mail tomorrow. I do commit to only going to the post office, go twice a week, because I don't want to like kill myself trying to go to the post office. But I tell them all 3 prices, and I put the sample pack pricing up first because I want them to be able to try it, and then once they sign, they're committed. Most of my sample packs range from 35 to 110, and when those customers become loyal customers, their BB ranges from 75 to 150. And I purposely make a sample pack of multiple products. I don't just give them the greens. I don't just give them coffee. I give them 4 or 5 different things based off of what their goals are. So that way, when they're ready to purchase, we can either play with your budget says do this product today and this one next month, or do these 2 right now and then do this one later. I play with it in that route. So when I say everything is on sale, I have actually sold individual cleanse bottles for $15 because 60 divided by 4 is 15. I've spent more than $15 on a drink before. So I don't count people's coins. So I'm not going to tell them they can't spend $15 on a drink because I have. So when I say everything is on sale, everything is on sale. I'm so nervous and I'm talking fast. And so I can't see chat or comments or anything. So Keisha, help me please, because people are commenting and I don't know what they're saying.
I think you're doing great. I think we've gotten through all the questions. I think I did tell them that we can possibly just upload that template that you have, the directions to Money Squad. So since you already did the work, we'll just use that. And so we'll get that template uploaded to the Money Squad so you guys can all use that. But one thing I love that you talked about, Tracy, is this takes, and I love how she's thinking as an entrepreneur. This means you have to have confidence in yourself to go into your e-suite and buy the product, right? And so Tracy, she's created a normalcy for herself, but it started off with her having faith, saying, I'm going to go into my e-suite and I'm going to buy these products. And instead of me thinking about if I have the money to do it or any of those things, she began to think of ways to make sure I can move this product. So not only is she winning in product cash, but she's winning in seeing that the volume goes up. So she's a Ruby, and consistently before the 25th, she reloads Ruby. Consistently before the 25th. And I think it raises your belief in yourself. So I think it's awesome. I think you're doing great. Did we get through all the questions? I think we did.
All right. Yeah.
What did you see? Did you add $3 for the shipping? So the retail price divided by how many in the pack or the serving equals the price for the serving plus $3
for shipping. If it's keto, it's $5 because keto is more, and so the packing is a little bit bigger because the we all know what the keto coffee packets look like,
right? Along
with the best fat fuel, that what those packets look like. So that's a little bit more. But I do have a couple of the sample packs from corporate with the 3 inside of them with the envelope in them already. And for those that I have at home, I just do the $3 because it's already condensed pretty nicely. And so it ships out for like $3.25 or something to that effect. So, but if I do it myself and not put that together, but that's literally how I came up with what the pricing was. I just took the retail number divided by what the quantity was in the bag. And then that's the pricing. It's that simple. I didn't know what else to charge, and I just really wanted some of my money back. Like, dude, I spent a whole bunch of money on this stuff. So so this will be my next one, doing my celery challenge with this one. And The documents are all Word documents, so I will give that to you guys as well. And that's pretty much it. The next thing would be to have everybody post post on their page about a product. Yeah, do you add? No, I do just one shipping cost only because I'm putting everything in one bag. So it doesn't matter if it's greens, reds, keto in there. The shipping is typically 3 to 5, just depending upon how much I put in there. If it's just 3 packs of the greens, then it's just a 3. But if I'm adding multiple products, then I'll up it to 5. And it's really simple. I just tell them, oh, it's $12, add $5 for shipping. So I do not post selling samples at all. I post strictly for the sake of seeking out loyal customers and distributors. It's when we start the conversation and they say that they're not quite ready to do a full 30-day supply, or they just want to try it to make sure that they'll like it. That's when I then say, well, I have these amazing that's my word, customizable sample packs just for you that I can put together so you can try it for yourself over 3 or 5 day period. And I know that you'll love it. That's when I shift the conversation. I definitely tell them about the loyal customer and then go from there. He doesn't have such a sample oil. So that's first. I definitely introduce loyal customers first. When I convert them, because Caritha just asked me about this the other day. So once I send out the sample packets, I do 2 things. I ask them, once you get your sample packet, take a picture and send it to me. If you're bold enough, post it on Facebook and tag me. Please and thank you. And once I get that picture back, then my clock starts. What day are you going to start? They tell me when they're going to start. Great. After these 3 days, and I tell them in that message, when do you plan on starting? My girlfriend texted me yesterday and said, I'm starting the cleanse tomorrow. Okay. She has a sample of it. Okay. Well, you're going to start tomorrow. You're going to go Sunday. I'll hit you up on Monday. I come back to her on Monday, say, all right, you've done with your cleanse. How do you feel? She tells me, great. Next step is getting you set up for a steady health and wellness routine. So are you ready to go ahead and take advantage of, your health and wellness goals and become a customer? I don't even have to go that far most times. I told them up front, this is what's going to happen next. I do have some people. I have one lady who tells me she does not have an email address, which it's 2020. And that's interesting, but okay. And she wants the keto coffee all the time. Not a problem. It's $5 a pack. How many would you like me to send you this time? She's asking repeatedly, can I take advantage of the sale? No, you cannot, because you're not a loyal customer. I can set that up, but you don't have an email address. Well, I don't want to buy anything online. And I understand. This is how much the coffee costs. Would you like some? Well, fine, send me 5. Okay. And whenever she's ready again, she cash apps me 25 and I send her 5 more. The same with one of these waiters I know in the restaurant. She doesn't want to be a customer, but she buys wraps whenever she feels like it, and she'll buy 2 at a time. 4 will be 59. I don't want a customer, and I don't want to auto ship. I don't want it to come out of my account. Okay, that's fine. Whenever you're ready, up to you. But once we're in the conversation and I've sent the sample pack, I let them know once your 5-day experience is over, now we're going to talk about your long-term goals. And that's when we're going to jump into the 90-day challenge. Are you ready for that, or do you just want a 30-day challenge? I've had people try it and say, I'm not ready to be a customer, but I will take a 30-day supply. Not a problem. That bag is $65, add $7 for shipping. And I have sent them on with no shame. And then I have taken 39 of that and bought me another bag of greens since they took my whole bag with no shame. Like, okay. But that's what I do. Once I do the sample pack, again, I simply say, take a picture when you get it so I know you have it, and post it on Facebook if you don't mind. And then I'll reach back out to you in 3 to 5 days and see how you're feeling. And then I'll check in to see if you are ready to start your health and wellness journey by having your supplies over 90 days or for more than the 3 to 5 days. And depending upon where they are, they'll either get another 3 to 5 day supply, or they'll say, okay, I'm ready. Most cases, when my LCs who I sell some sample packs to first, they just text me when they're ready and say, okay, I'm ready to do the 90-day challenge. Okay. But I definitely reach out to them within those 3 to 5 days based on what they're taking. Most of them have no problem posting on Facebook for me. In fact, my last celery challenge, she goes live every week talking about it, which is amazing. So now her whole network is like, send me some. I want some. I need to talk to her. Da, 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 da. But Regine is awesome. I actually use her wording to describe my celery now when I talk about it in the morning. So she's bold with it and just doesn't want to sell, plain and simple. She doesn't want to be a DT. So wherever their comfort level is. I also let them know that I will not post pictures of them. I will not share their text or any of that unless they're okay with it. But typically my sample pack customers just come back to me and tell me they want to be a loyal customer. But that's what happens after 3 to 5 days. I just follow up with them. So that is it. I only learned that rhythm because I was always drinking the greens. And that was what I was always putting on my page. It didn't matter. Nothing changed. It was just always that. How do you keep everyone organized on reaching back to them and what they're using? Ha 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 ha. That's a lesson in discussion for another day. Because as I said at the beginning of the call, guys, so I'm an engineer and my brain's kind of anal and left-brained. So I have an Excel program, which is just, I'm proud of it. It's my baby, but it is straight business. And everybody's not an Excel junkie like I am, but I am. And so for me, it's really easy. I put everything in an Excel file. I have formulas and stuff set for when I type in something in somebody's name. It just funnels over to other pages and I have my dates highlighted. It's just a whole process. But I'd love to teach it to anybody who's into Excel though. Before I did that, because I had to come up with a good system for organization, I had like 3 or 4 It Works notebooks around before I started using Excel. And I just wrote down everybody's name. I would just new page every day, new page, today's date, and write down everyone's name and what they were interested in. And so every day I had a new page. So when it was time for me to follow up, I just flipped back a few pages and then saw where I needed to follow up. But I have notebooks where every day is just a whole new page. So when I was using my notebooks, every day was a brand new page for me. Yeah, I still love my notebook and I still have notes all over the place because I still love writing things down. When I write it down, it clicks in my brain. But I'm also a filter junkie on Excel, so it's beautiful to just hit filter and just type in green, and every single person that's been interested on my timeline pops up. And I just hit them up, bam, 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 bam. You ready, 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 you ready. Just bam. And it works. I've learned for me, it's great for the people that I forgot to reply to like a month ago. Like, oh my God, dang it, I never answered them. Crap. So, but I still have both. But when I was doing everything by hand, it was literally one page at a time, plain and simple. And then I would stock up on notebooks during the back to school sales. I just stock up on them then because it was every day. And I still use some of them because I still have some names I didn't capture. But once, the other thing with my sample packs is once I have a person's information, then I move them over to my It Works Connect app as well. So I don't forget them over there because now I have all their information. So that's my other way of making sure that I follow up. But writing them down however it works for you. I write them down in Excel because, yeah, I'm a filter junkie. So that just works for me. And it's easy for me to save in Google Docs, and I can have it with me everywhere I go, which I love, because then I don't have to worry about my follow-up list being somewhere or just being written down or carrying a bunch of notebooks. Anybody's computer or laptop that I'm at, wherever I'm visiting, I can pull up Google Docs. And bam, there's my whole everything. So that was my organization, was trial and error. And I just finally decided to take the time to put it in Excel. And it has been my game changer. But before that, it was notebooks. Can you share it from a Google Docs version? I can. I can just delete all of my stuff, have the filters and stuff already included. And yeah, just fill in the blanks. But yeah, I do have that available, so let me write it down. I also have all of the point pricing for stuff, but the products have changed so much. Shelby. My cousin from another cousin, since we got the same last name. Are the envelopes 6 by 10? I believe they are 6 by 10. Yes, they are. Yeah, they're 6 by 10. I want to find some smaller ones, but I haven't been very lucky with that, so I'll just kind of let it go. But yep. The wraps, when I sell wraps with, individually, I just put them in standard mailing envelopes because it just takes a one, just one forever stamp. So those are really easy. The keto energy as well, I can do 3 in a standard envelope with a forever stamp. I just wrap them in a little bit of saran wrap, the same saran wrap I use from Costco, baby, from Costco, to use for my wraps. I just use that. I just wrap it in there just so that way they don't get spread out or split up or anything like that. But everything else, for sure, goes in the envelope, goes in this with my little sticker. And so that is literally all that I do. It took 30 minutes, praise the whole Lord. Yes. The one task that I have for you, I need to figure out how to share my message. Let me see if I can do that. So this is the standard message that I use for everybody. And I'm gonna put it in the chat. I was about to go to Zoom. I was about to go to Duo. I'm about to call my mom. Let's see. Okay. So I just put in the chat the message that I send to people. So when people send me a message or they comment on a post about my greens or coffee or anything, this is the standard message that I send. The one I sent you says, hey, thanks for your interest in my amazing coffee. I have 2 types. There's the keto. I say it's cappuccino, frappuccino-ish, MCT oil, collagen, grass-fed butter, skinny brew, no tropics, black French roast, etc. And then I say both burn fat, give you energy, boost metabolism, etc. Does that sound good? After the does it sound good, I stop. I wait for them to reply. And you can change that up. Sometimes the person, depending on the person, how I know them, does that sound like something your speed, or are you interested in giving it a try or something like that? But that's the standard one that I send. When they say yes, they're willing to try it, I send the second half, which is nice. I have an amazing 3 or 5 day experience pack for you. And then I go into the loyal customer, or if you're ready to maximize your benefits and your health and weight goals, you can dive right into a 90-day challenge. I'll help you track your progress. And then the very last line is, or you can do a one-time 30-day supply for $130. Which option works best for you? And again, when they see all 3 numbers, they always jump back to the sample because that's the cheapest. Some say, I'm just ready to do the loyal customer. The last LC I signed on 2 days ago, which was 92 BV. I sent her the shopping cart. She was like, this is a loyal customer program. It's 3 months. And then I said, it is now. And then I sent that one. I have a 3-day experience. If you'd like to try that. She was like, no, never mind. I'll just do the 90 days. And 92 BV. I was like, wait, what? Okay. So I send that in 2 messages. So I don't send all of it at once because it's too much to take in. Give them the briefing, and then I tell them the pricing. I have that same script for everything. So I have it for greens, I have it for collagen, I have it for keto energy. I simply change out the words. Hey, thanks for your interest in my greens. They're amazing. 74 trace minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, polyphenols, gives you energy, helps regulate blood pressure. I just say all these top bullet points. How does that sound? Will that work for you? Oh, I definitely need this in my life, whatever they say. Then I come back with that pricing point. Nice, I have an amazing 3 to 5 day sample trial pack available for you, 3-day experience for you, and anywhere from 12 to 25 or 35. Or if you're ready to maximize your health and wellness benefits, you can do it for this price, or just a one-time 30-day supply. So I use the exact same message. I just change out the product description. That is it. No muss, no fuss, just plain and simple, that is it. I just change out the product description and change out the price points if it's applicable, because some stuff, of course, you guys know is the same. But that's it. I use that same standard. Anything or any other questions they ask, the conversation, I'll take it however it goes, but that's all I send. And I do it with everything. Like I said, collagen, everything. I do it with all of the products. Just change out the dollar amounts as applicable. So that is literally all that I do. That is how I do sample packs. So Caritha told me I had to do a task. That little heifer. Don't tell her I called her a heifer. She's not on here today, but she told me to have to do a task with you guys. So task is post a product, preferably your favorite, and it is recorded. I know, right? She can hear me later. Jeez. post a product and simply ask who is down to take a greens challenge with you, or a hair, skin, and nail challenge with you, or a coffee challenge with you. The one that I'm going to do today is who's down to burn fat with me and take on a coffee challenge. That's the post I'm going to make today. And just pick whatever product you want. I put it in my poll saying either I do, or for how long. That'll be the options on the poll. If you go the poll route, or if you just put it on your post. That's what I did on my post day before yesterday. My day off was yesterday. That's what I did on my celery challenge. And so now I have to reach out to them today. Huh? I don't understand the question.
No, I was asking everybody, anybody else need to go place an order today? Because you got to be equipped to do that. You can't make the money, y'all. We ain't got the products at home. It won't be, the turnaround won't be fast enough. You can't sell a sample pack, then have to order the product yourself. Then you won't be, so it's just, you know, I know I keep stressing that, but you know, just knowing you gotta keep the products on hand.
Yeah. I think the biggest advantage that I've had, the easiest way I've been able to restock actually was whenever they allowed a sale where distributors were available to take advantage of it. So if we were able to take advantage of a sale, I just jumped on it and bought it. Like, oh, okay, I would just jump on it and get it, no matter what. Because then I would have it and I wouldn't have to worry about it, especially on those days where Keisha or Rachel, somebody will post that great message of, you know, shipping delays or something's going to be on back order. I'm like, sucks to be y'all, because I got my HSM plus my collagen plus a few others. But for the most part, whenever we would have a sale, I would take advantage. I use my Wrap Cash, not my Wrap Cash, my rewards. My rewards in my mind are completely without fail dedicated to just making sample cash, period. That is my little gift to myself for getting my 2 customers to get a reward. So I use that solely just for sample pack cash. That's all I use my rewards for. And so it's fun. I get to see my money quickly. I get to see a profit fast. And that kind of just keeps my confidence boosted. And yeah, Preetha's right. I probably should have talked about this a while ago. So that is literally, that's all I have, Keisha. I don't have anything else. And it's been 30 minutes. I don't want to keep people long.
So good, Tracy. You did amazing. I mean, we definitely got some amazing juice. And like I said, I think it's just time for us all, like when it comes to our auto shipments and buying our product, to begin to think like a business owner. And when you think about a business owner like Tracy has done, she knows no matter what, if I buy products, I'm going to sell products. And so you always have what you need, and then thinking, compounding the thinking, boom. Then if I place the order and then I place the volume on my front line, I'm getting paid off of it again. So you're getting paid from the sample packs, and she's getting paid because she's moving the volume to her front line. So it's another element of getting paid. Then the 400 boxes are getting filled. And then eventually after 3 to 5 days, they're turning into residual customers. So really seeing how much she's compounding her profits by just believing, because it takes belief to do this. Because she doesn't know prior to how much she's going to sell. She just said, you know what? I know if I buy these products that I'm going to do it. So I think you did an awesome job. I know for me, one thing I think I'm going to do with the follow-up, and you can tell me what you think, Tracy, is say, hey, I haven't heard back from you. And I don't know if maybe right now it may be better for you to start off with the 5-day experience. And then I could put a pack together for you for $30. So someone you've already talked to. Go ahead.
I'll send it to you, Keisha, so you can put it or I'll put it in the comments once this is over. I actually have one that I just did for Skinny Brew, I think on Monday. I went through and told everybody, hey, hope you're well. Listen, I used yours, Keisha. It said, I know we haven't chatted about this in a while. I started that way. Said, hey, I know we haven't chatted about this in a while, but I just got in some coffee sample packs and I'd love to give you one since we talked about it. Would you be interested in one before I post it on my page? And I've had so many people like, yeah, let me get one real quick. Let me get one real quick. So that's how I did my follow-up from all the people before. I was like, hey, we haven't talked in a while, but I just got in some some coffee samples, and I wanted to see if you wanted to give one a try before I post it on my page. I just did that, so I'll put it in the comments. Yep. So.
Awesome. Y'all, we about to get some extra money over here. Come on now, Tracy.
Okay. Yeah, and it is awesome. I and I take primarily everything through Cash App, which has been a blessing. And I did post this on my page. I had to have my AC looked at, and the guy was super cool. I met him from a friend of a friend, but he was like, "I take payment through Cash App," and I was like, "Well, bless your whole heart," because I sure enough paid him through Cash App, and all I had on there was Rap Cash. I was like, "Ain't touched my pockets at all." So I was like, hold on, I'm on something here. Wait a minute, this might be working for me. So it's easier if it's all in one place, because then when I get back, if I get in at least $40 or more, I immediately just buy product. I just take that money and buy product right there on the spot. So that way I ain't got to worry about it. So, alrighty. It's been fun. I can breathe now.
You did great. You did awesome. Like, you just helped my whole life. So
you're part of my upline, but tell my other upline I did good.
we knew you were gonna do amazing. So how about we end like this, Tracy? Let's have everybody drop in the comments what their goal is. Not even a goal. How much do you need to make in sample cash this month? How much do you need to make in sample cash this month? We're gonna say need, unless you're a millionaire. If you're a millionaire, then hey, let me borrow $1,000. Sharona 300, Kyle 100, Linda.
Yes.
I'm shooting for 350. Christy's is 60.
Yes.
All right. And now the next question to ask yourself is, am I equipped to make this money? If you're not equipped to make the money, then what do you got to do? Go place the order. Go place the order.
Ooh.
Dang, Annie. I'm so glad about my stickers only $20 now.
Listen, mine is like 75 because it's personalized. It might be more than that.
Sorry, that touched my soul when I saw that 150. That's why people be riding around here dirty, because they be like, Lord Jesus.
Personalized. I got black